Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Rasp, a trash bear. Today, we've got a cathedral to spiel through. Oh, something's bugging me. Oh. Yeah, let's dial off that motion blur, shall we? I've been ruining my own screenshots. We will leave the tumble of last session behind us and get down to the hard work ahead. We got monsters, acid, and regret ahead of us. So we know there's a monster lurking about. We know that the father disappeared. Can't do ladders. Good to know. Well, come on then. The cost of a cogwheel, it can drop them, but uh-oh. I see how that section's supposed to work now. Uh-oh. Well, there's gonna be a lot of that today, Trashkin. You thought the game was mean before. That just keeps getting true. That just keeps becoming truer as you go. You gotta have a little salt with your Souls likes. Just a little. Of course, how much salt is appropriate is a debate all on its own. Some folks are like, no, I need the entire shaker. Other people are like, maybe half a shaker. And some folks are, look, just a light dusting would be nice. Just an even, very light dusting. It all depends. Come to think of it, I might be able to get some extra mileage out of that hop. Oh, that's embarrassing. Getting caught out by the double overhand smash. Ugh. It's so slow and unwieldy. Like it exists so I can pop it back with a heavy, but no. Ew. Right, we'll bait him out. I will stand here. There we go. Well, that'd be great, except I just made my own life harder. Alright, I forgot they had actually melee. They're not too bad about positioning those, just mildly inconvenient, I think, is the sweet spot. Oh, so on the good news, things are going okay at work. On the bad news, they may not be going okay enough for us to avoid additional hours again. Okay, so it doesn't matter how I take the hit on that beam. If it off-angles me, I'm down. Don't really have any dodge options. My best hope was to hop, and because unfortunately I can't hop through baddies, that will also bounce me off the beam. Well, them's problems, Trashkin. We're gonna be at this a while. Oh, that's how it goes in Soul Like. Sometimes you're slick. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes the sun shines and life is easy. For a minute. Fortunately, not always. That is the closest thing to a freebie we've had in a while, Trashkin. I don't know why they all hung up on that one whopping half-inch ledge on the landing, but they did. If I could do it twice, I would. You know, one of those features I'd like to see in a Souls-like one of these days. The only thing, or the closest I've seen, has been actually in midnight mode for the midnight mode of Lost in Vivo. At the bell, where you could run up, smack a bell, and have the entire level come for you. Now, I don't necessarily want that, but I find it interesting that, like, in... what was it? Oh, Forbidden Siren. That's just plain Siren to the rest of the world, or the English-speaking world. You had the ability to call out and lure things in. Wrong button. Called for the flamethrower. I needed the stick. Oh. That's what I get for missing my blocks. You ever have a case of bumble fingers? Just, you cannot remember what to do? I swear, sometimes we're just playing with the controller, sometimes we're just trying to remember what the control does without consulting the breakdown chart. Like I was saying, we are at the trash heap, starting to bump up against the limits of the equipment and such. So once you're about a length or a body length or two up, they just kind of give up. Oh, if you wait patiently. Trigger himself. Fascinating. It's worth taking a hit too. There we go. That's why I wasn't thinking. Forgot about that biz. Uh-oh. Well, that was an unlucky bounce, Trashkin. Pretty sure that's how I got there in the first place, but... RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. I sworn I dropped down there and slid off to the small platform before. Yeah, well. Well. And we're about to eat some decay damage. Not so terrible, it's just unrecoverable kind of a deal. Oh. Didn't think I used my sword that much, but okay. Whew. Yeah, I guess the game physics leaves something to be desired, to put it kindly. Oh, right, I was seeing that from behind. Alright. Well, that didn't really do us any good at all. Nothing. Any thermite on me? Hey! That'll do. I should have thought of that in the first place. What if we could walk on that pipe? That's not to find out right now. As for how we were able to target the other one, search me, Trashkin. Here's somebody shrieking about it. Oh. Well, come on then. I'm not making the first move. This is your home. All right then. That's going to be a pain to get to. And we'll let the thermite do its mighty work. Hey. There's one broken spoke. Need to rush. This, after all, delicate work. I feel somebody on this team has a fear of heights, or losing their balance, in the heights. They did a good job of it. I don't have a fear of heights, and they're making me nervous. I have no idea what those metal ends are for. I know what the point of a cog is, but a cog of this size and reinforcement. We made it. The other ladder. I don't trust that laughing. Oh, brother. Oh, no. Set up for corrosive resistance. Oh, God, why? I burned thermite to get there. Oh, God, Trashkin. Easy come, easy go. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Since we're stuck deep down in the mines at the moment, or deep down in the catacombs at the moment, I should really unmake the salamander knife and put it back together better. Slap it on a new handle. Worry about finding a better handle overall later. New assembly, please. Salamander blade. You need some reach with this. Big pipe wrench. Assemble. Slow. Cumbersome. But it has a certain post-apocalyptic fire spear quality to it. Definitely doesn't get the stylish points, but hey, I've seen worse looking apocalypse spears in my day. I know the salamander has a corrosive twin. Yeah, seems like a fine time to test it a level up. Yikes. Yeah, I think that's the way forward right there. What else do I have for throwables on me? Single cog. The saw blade, we're saving that for a special occasion. Fire canister and an acid canister. Well, the acid canister is of no use whatsoever to us. In the current environment, that is. Well... Ooh. Not to be the gender around these parts. You know, usually I just get in the face when a fur is that close. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a best case miss right there. Mispresses can cost you a lot. And they're gonna happen sooner or later. That's, I suppose, where the dread can keep in the playthrough. Reminds me. I don't think I meant to make a hop them there. All right, champ. Definitely not my favorite I put together, but it will do. Wrong button. Yep. Oh, you can hustle across before the gap. Hell, I've hopped across halfway at the gap. Timing it for the broken tooth. Alright, let's top off. Probably getting hit twice. Oh god. Should have known there was an ambush waiting for me up there. Oh. I'm gonna have to jealously guard my ferrite, or my fermite. We don't have many more of them. You have sinned, repent with your tears. Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. I feel fairly confident in saying we don't have a prayer. In gesture terms, anyway. Wrong button. Why can I never remember? Ah, there we are. Wait. There was that spot. There are a lot of odd little gestures and options you can take. I have probably already missed a handful, but more come as you go. Though gestures are mostly useful for getting responses out of characters you perform them in front of, and perhaps getting a little bit of insight into them. What is it down here with that? Well, then one of the side temples should be unneglected. Or I have the wrong gesture in hand. Well, it was worth a shot. Gives me something to do other than repeatedly fail the same clock tower sequence. Well, I say clock tower. While I'm at it, why is the catacomb full of clockworks? Why does it have a ball trap? There's something strange going on here. There isn't even a clock attached to this thing. Why is there such huge mechanism beneath it? I do not have all the information I need to make sense of this. I mean, it is ridiculously huge, but... Alright, we have limited throwable fire, we have unlimited fire on a stick, and we have momentary fire on big stick. Those are the resources we can't wear, or rather, all but the throwable are resources that we can't wear through, except for per run. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Trashkin, I was hoping to do a little better than this, but... well, that's what it's like doing a Souls-like. Can't always plan for it. But like I was saying, at work, things are going well, but... not well enough to stave off extended hours, necessarily. We're butting up against the limits of what maintenance and the condition of our equipment can reasonably do. it's time to wind up. Okay, so it is the short loop one too. The other I can deal with, that one not so much. I want to break off and farm ferrite, or fermite. Treat yourself. I didn't know the pillar would block the shot, Trashkin. That could have ended very poorly for me. In Moonstone for our troubles. All right. How's our weight? I don't think that's the problem, but... Wait. Oh, we bumped into the heavier side. Oh, I guess we'll just have to deal. Not shedding gear now. Not graceful, but it'll do. I'm amazed how often a wall-bound swing will screw me over. Alright, let's get a good look here. That seems to continue on. No idea where that leads. So, extreme care. This looks like Progresso. I will take the latter, please. Shame I can't disable it. Ah, a key for a door I can't open. So, if it takes them, drops them off here. I have regrets. What's the point of the balls? Only ever do it on loop. What's the point of them? Right. See one, which means... Knew it. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. Well, I panic tossed my last Fermite, Trashkin. I will no doubt live to regret that. The Archbishop is dead. Those who are still alive must flee from the dead. Oh, dear. Anybody else have genuflecting stuck in their head? Just me? Echo fragments. Oh, it's the old one-room dungeon routine, I think. You sure? Yep. We're above it. All right, we got one there. Oh. Don't mind if I do. I knew a part was important for a reason. Of course, they won't let us just burn it. Apparently, we need a big old heap of coals. Hey! Oh, let's take a look topside first. How's it going, champ? Incidentally, what's your pull-up routine? Because like you were hanging there for mad time. Just, is that a rigor mortis thing, or can anybody do it? Probably a rigor mortis thing. Hello. So that is now easy to do from the bottom. Okay, cool. So it gives me a return. All right. Free stuff. We're gonna need it given how my luck's been going. A Legion plug. Man, they've been stingy with those. Yep, upgrades Legion calibers. Alright, now remember, Trashkin. You don't want to trust the physics in this game any further than you need to, so... And yes, I have ridden to the top, fallen off, and died. Why do you ask? Of course I did, Trashkin. Of course I did. I think at least twice. Oh no. I remember here. And I hate it. I hate it so. Alright, ugly. Been a minute. Still hate you, by the way. You know what? I actually got kind of cocky there. That's a problem. Oh, I remember why I have so much spite for these catacombs now. It's not the boss, it's you. Oh. Oh, that stings. Well, fortunately, we now no longer have to deal with the first pool of acid. Yeah, that was a one room and a couple of hallways dungeon. Like, my compliments for integrating verticality there. I must admit that while I am salty about the fight, about fighting there, it's a good design. Hello. Oh, come on then. The single tap heavy's pretty awkward, but doesn't feel bad, you know? How else has this opened? It's supposed to be rude not to take a look. Awful lot of hot work down here. What does it say about me that I've started checking corners again, I wonder? Distrust that rug. Cryptic Vessel. Okay. How's a Cryptic Vessel? I don't remember this. Oh, treasures. Encrypted storage device in the shape of metal cylinder. Vanini might be able to decode this device if you ask him. Hides secrets using encryptions were popular with the crowd upper class. Naturally, the decoding device targeting the rest of the population. Decoding devices targeting the rest of the population were also popular, but have mostly been destroyed. I mean, I do like puzzle locks. And, you know, having put in a fair bit of time in LARP, have seen a handful of them. A popular out of the box to do is to get you hold of a okay quality puzzle box, the kind you need to solve to open. You slap a MacGuffin in there and voila, instant puzzle. Don't tell me all that down there is to keep the steam coming for that. Is it? Well, let's see Vanini and lick some of these wounds. Oh, right. You know, something I mean to get around to is making a drop over ultra thin faceplate for like my preferred controllers. Like, you remember the old sticker face like that, but of the universal glyphs. Of just, okay, I'm running a PS4, here's the Xbox and Nintendo face, respectively. Granted, given how smooth and curvy a lot of controllers are today, that's a tall order. It's not so bad on, say, like, the 8-bit, where you actually have a flat face to work with. I'm actually still a little sad that the dedicated PS4 gave up the ghost on me. But easy come, easy go.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel?
Yes.
Well, I would expect nothing less from you.
Why would you expect mysteries
What
from
I
me,
mean, of
Vanini?
course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. a cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market.
Indeed.
The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it.
Why not?
Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
I'll take a bigger stick, I mean.
May I be of assistance?
Please.
I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore?
I do.
But I
Well,
could help
actually, I
you
feel
read
that
it
one.
if you want to.
I mean, I'm mostly an audiobooks raccoon because, you know, my pauses are occupied on the line. Okay, dick. Bag, treasures. Ah. Hey, that looks familiar. Strike the puppets. Elysium Bridge. It's not far. Now, the other thing I've been checking out on and off, Trashkin. I've come across an upcoming co-op PvE, PvP shooter, Hunger. I'm curious to see how that one pans out. See how it gets us there without a fight. I'm willing to give up a cog for a secret. Even if the cog's ultimately more valuable than the secret. Though who would be giving orders to strike the puppet on the bridge? All right. Can't do with that. No luck there. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Maybe if you could time it well, but I don't see that happening for me, so... Oh, definitely not the saw. Helps if I have it equipped. Hello. Where with refugees address 2121 Elysium Boulevard, Love, Adelina. The key is enclosed. Curious and curious, sir. Well, I do love a good hunt, and Trashkin, I'm gonna have to dedicate a good portion of the next section to punching that mid-boss, but for right now. think that's close to the entrance. I hate to backtrack so far, but yikes. Let's reconsult. Boulevard 2120. 221B. Okay. Y'all see any address numbers? Yeah, me neither. Hold on. No. I could look it up, but it's more fun to hunt these things after all. Oh, I forgot to open that, didn't I? Should really see about that. Mother Fairy. Odd. It's the one. Single lamp. Kneeling. Well, I don't see any that match that down here. Guess our hint's the hanging lamp. Well, these things take time after all, Trashkin. You know, a single linked window panel or window has me curious. the drop of a hat. And Soul's like, and I blame Bloodborne. In which that curiosity was then punished most of the time with deep regret later on. For those of you in the audience that already know where this is, I apologize for adding to the runtime, but uh-oh. Hooray! Oh, I was not in control at all there. That could have gone very bad. Hello. Oh no, I don't think that's it. Yeah, do. That's everybody, right? Wouldn't want anyone left out now. Okay, day. Well, since we don't have to deal with that monstrosity that previously was there, I dare say we'll do fine down here. Yeah, the fellow with the fire axe and the top hat. Yeah, that one. Did I never bother with down here? Seems like it. Like to think I'd have snatched up that moonstone. Not here. Well, then we press forward. All right. All right, let's get topside then. I never noticed anybody coughing up there before. Like, it threw me. Or I wasn't listening beforehand. Not sure how that counts as a block, but good enough. Like, I blocked after it was inside of my guard. Would appear to defeat the point to me, but fair enough. For again, 2 guard bots to be my biggest problem. I don't care how long it takes me, I'm finding this thing, man. Okay, so the salamander lights itself on fire. Good to know. Which reminds me. Can't go shattering our own stick. Only a few more spots it could be, so. I'm willing to dismiss the quarantine section out of hand. Well, come on, Jeeves. Not seeing it. I've been there and snatched what could be taken. Miss Pop. Or Mrs. Pop. Care how long it takes me, I'm finding this thing, dang it. Wow, that camera decided to do something weird right there. Hell's bells, Trashkin. We're on Elysium Boulevard. It must be somewhere. So. Gotta be somewhere around here. To be down here. Oh, heck, Trashkin. Well, that tears it. I'm consulting the internet. Uno momento. Okay, Trashkin. It occurs to me there is one place, after consulting the internet, that I did not look. That's up. the rails the hint. Game? Game. Hack. Alright, fine. We'll just book it on over because apparently the elevator doesn't want to work. But yeah, that little row of apartments off the hotel. If I'm standing dead, I'm going to be very upset. There we go. If I glitched and couldn't interact, I'd be very cross. Not about the ergo. The ergo comes and goes. Oh, hey, there it is. There's the spot. Hey, the place actually held up. Well, this is no barrier to us. Let's see what our goodies are. All doctor's hunting apparel. That's all. Oh, being me. Check everything. Well, not a big get, but... let's take a read. It looks normal, yet there's something gruesome about it. I decided to give them repose when they were still human. This was the last vow before he lost his ego as a doctor. No mask to go with it, though. Something chilling about that. Owls are supposed to be omens of death in some cultures. Not exactly psychopomps, but... were they psychopomps? Yeah, they're supposed to be... dangerous. Well, Trashkin, that did use up the last bit of recording session. So, that'll be back to the mini-boss grind tomorrow. Or rather, next week. But, while I have you here, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, or would like to see the next episode, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. We are awfully close to hitting 200, which means I should also be working on the 200 subscriber special right about now. That's going to sneak up on me sooner than I think. We've got plenty more Let's Plays to keep you amused if you have the time, but if you have to depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to help yourself to a drink and a snack for the road. We've got plenty. Fold up that camping chair. We'll have need of it again soon enough. Don't worry about the trash fire. We've got that tended. Count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Go tell the folks you love you give a good damn. Play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.